Here's the promise of all promises. Let me read it to you. It's quite long. I promise you in the excessive mercy of my heart that all-powerful love will grant to all those who receive Holy Communion on the first Fridays in 9 consecutive months the grace of final perseverance. They shall not die in my disgrace, nor without receiving their sacraments. My divine love shall be their safe refuge in this last moment. Do you know that this promise really happened to the two most recent popes? First, Pope Francis. He died immediately after Easter Sunday. He must have received the last sacraments before he died because there was the Holy Week. It was really beautiful to celebrate the sacrament of reconciliation and peace with Christ on Good Friday. That too happened to Pope John Paul II. He died right before the feast of the heart of the divine mercy of Jesus.
The 19th and mid-20th centuries transformed the Sacred Heart from a popular grassroots movement into the official spiritual anchor of the global church. In 1856, Pope Pius IX officially extended the Feast of the Sacred Heart to the universal church calendar. Later, in 1899, Pope Leo XIII enacted the historic peak of this era by publishing Annum Sacrum, consecrating the entire human race to the Sacred Heart. As the world fractured through global wars, Pope Pius XI introduced the profound concept of reparation, making amends for humanity's cold indifference. This era of intense institutional formatting culminated beautifully with Pope John XXIII. The good Pope frequently spoke of the Sacred Heart as the ultimate source of pastoral gentleness, using its message of infinite love to cultivate the welcoming, open spirit that would ultimately define the Second Vatican Council.
Established on October 3, 1941, the Sacred Heart Parish Shrine in Kamuning is the oldest Catholic parish in Quezon City. Its roots date back to Christmas Eve 1940, when Society of the Divine Word (SVD) missionaries celebrated an open-air mass for pioneering residents of the Barrio Obrero housing project. This initiative received strong support from the Commonwealth President Manuel L. Quezon. The SVD missionaries managed the parish for nearly 5 decades, fostering a deeply rooted community. In 1990, administration transitioned to the Archdiocese of Manila, and it later became part of the Diocese of Cubao. Recognizing its spiritual and historical importance, the diocese elevated the church to a diocesan shrine on October 1, 2016. Today, the landmark is celebrated for its active community and distinct architecture, featuring a striking modern Baroque facade and a prominent carillon bell tower. This is the promise of the Sacred Heart. I promise you in the excessive mercy of my heart that my all-powerful love will grant to all those who receive the Holy Communion on the first Fridays for 9 consecutive months, the grace of final perseverance. You shall not die in my disgrace, nor without receiving your sacraments. My divine heart shall be your safe refuge in this last moment.